What's up, guys? It is Higgins in Japan, and it is evening here. What time is it? 7. It's after 7:30 p.m. obviously, because it's dark out. Why would I say it's a.m. and then it'd be this dark? Anyways, you might be asking what I'm doing out here under a street lamp and then standing in front of a canal. And I wanted to make a video for you guys because I was in this area, roundabouts this area, this exact area, about 7 years ago. And this is a weird video. Anyways, I was still in college at the time and still not really sure what I wanted to do with my life. And 7 years ago, I decided that me living in Japan and me teaching in Japan and me moving to Japan was the right move for my life. And there were a lot of things that came with that decision and a lot of things that had to be done. I was still finishing up college. I was in some form of relationship, if you can call it that. And I was working at a job at a place that I wasn't happy with being at. And so 7 years ago, in almost this exact location, I decided that Japan was the place that I needed to be. And shortly after coming back to the States after that trip 7 years ago, I changed my major. I quit the job that I was working at. It was a few months later. It wasn't like the next day. And the relationship that I was in continued to be terrible for the next however long that I fought for that nonsense. But anyways, I digress. The reason I'm making this video is because moving to Japan and moving abroad and living abroad and teaching abroad and working in a foreign country isn't for everyone. I've said that before. But when you know that it's something for you, you should do it. and I don't want to make a video saying, oh, you need to quit your job right now. You need to break up with your significant other. You need to quit your job and move to Japan right now. Finish up your school, obviously. But focus on what's important. And if living in Japan is what's important to you, then do it. But yeah, 7 years ago, my life was not what I wanted it to be. So I changed it. And I did something about that. And so there's a lot of fish jumping out in this canal. But anyways, if you're at all hesitant about what you want to do with your life, don't be. Like, if you have a dream, do it. Oh gosh, now I'm just quoting the Shia LaBeouf video. Just do it. But seriously, if you have a dream about living in a foreign country, don't let people stand in your way of that dream. Because like I said, living in Japan, being a teacher in Japan, like just getting to experience things that I take for granted on a daily basis, quite honestly, has been a great decision for me, and oh, that's a giant bug. This is why I don't go outside at night. Anyways, guys, what I'm trying to say is if you want to move to Japan, do it. If you want to move to Canada and be a teacher, do it. If you want to move to Mexico or Spain or Russia or whatever it is that you want to do it. And like I said, 7 years ago, I had a job that I didn't like, that I had stuck around in too long. I was in a relationship that I shouldn't have been in, that I stuck around in too long in. And those things that I thought were super important weren't. I mean, the people and the connections that I made, those were the things that were important. And making the decision to come to Japan, that was what was important. So like I said, I'm not telling you to quit your job. I'm not telling you to break up with whatever. I'm not telling you to drop out of school. Definitely not that, because that's just crazy talk. What I'm trying to say is if you have a dream, do it. And don't let that decision become a regret of something that you wish you would have done. Because I can tell you right now, like, this is where I want to be. And 7 years ago, when I stood here on this spot, I knew I wanted to be here, but I didn't see it ever happening. And so, I'm here to let you know it happened. I live in Japan. I have an awesome life here, and wouldn't trade it for, well, probably trade it for like a rocket ship. That'd be pretty dope. Yeah, I'd trade it for a rocket ship. But anyways, I hope you get what I'm saying. So, yeah, just do it. Just do it. I don't want to say do what makes you happy, because there's consequences to doing things that make you happy that don't make other people happy. What I'm trying to say is, if you have a dream, do it. Come to Japan if that's the place for you. If it's not, I mean, there's plenty of other places that are for you. I don't know. I don't know where that place is. You find that place, so you can say, 7 years later, this area right behind me, this canal, the fishes are all jumping and the bugs are crawling on that wall and scaring me. You can say that you made the right decision. Because I'm telling you right now that if I was not in this spot right now, today, I don't know where or what I'd be doing, but I would regret not being right here. I would regret not being in Japan. So don't live a life full of regrets. Because I don't. Alright. That's it. That's probably the most serious video you'll ever get out of me, guys. As always, if you have any questions or comments or any of that good stuff, leave them in the comment section below. As always, facebook.com/Higgins in Japan. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good night. Peace.